Hi, everybody. Man, welcome to the selling of the things I just told you all about. I've been so excited about this collection that came in. It's going to be rolling out a little bit tonight. Definitely on Thursday. I've got some of the big keys coming out, including the first Clayface, which didn't they just announce Clayface as being in the Batman? I think they cast him and everything, which makes me very happy. And then I've found a box of books that I can't remember what I paid for them or when I got them. So I'm going to do a bunch of stuff at $1. But first, before any of that stuff happens, we're going to do graphic novels and comic books releasing this week.
Oh, I should probably play the thing.
Let's play the thing.
My cue.
Go.
Sorry, I was coughing.
Everybody, and welcome. It is time for new comic books this week. I'm very excited. So we've got so many good ones. Let's try to find. I've got my cool little handy dandy how much things cost and for shipping, all that stuff. We have so many people that are brand new to the show. Hey, it's Burko, also known as Little Caesars. If you're watching the show from Facebook and you say to yourself, who is Miss Jen talking to? That doesn't make any sense. She's talking to herself. It's because we're broadcasting on YouTube, Facebook, and a bunch of other places. You can watch from any of them and comment from any of them, and I will see it and make sure that you get your polls done. If you are brand new to us and you're viewing from Facebook, please send me a direct message. Just needs to say hi and send it to me, Jen King. If you're watching from our YouTube channel, please fill out the form. We'll post it in the chat so you can get that. We're going to send you instructions for how to pay on Wednesday. You can shop with me for all of my shows all the way through Wednesday. And I will send you after the show information for where I go live and how to purchase from those places. This is how much we charge to ship. It is very inexpensive. Super cheap. Welcome in, everybody. I see that Mark is on and Seat is on over on the Facebook side. Paula and Benjamin might be watching. And there is the little form. If you have ever filled out the form on the Facebook side, you never have to do it again. Do I accept partially used Christmas gift cards? To where, Justin? Are they to Starbucks? Yes. Are they to Home Depot? Yes. Are they to a jewelry store? No. Don't really wear jewelry. We'll talk. How do you have leftover Christmas gift card? And if you have them from here, it's like a coin, right? Kyle has been fighting having no voice for a little while, so you guys be extra kind to him. He's not going to be as snappy as normal today. He's recovering from the, not con crud, because no, he didn't go to a con to get the con crud, but Kyle is on both ends. He's also over on Facebook. Look at that. He's going to double time it here. Torchy's queso. I'm going to have to bring a bunch of queso with me when I come to Comics Pro. I could probably trade that for something really cool. Just bring me a thing with a whole bunch of them in there. And Jason's here. Hello. All right, let's get started because we've got most of our folks in the room. We're going to start with graphic novels. Parrish is here too. Hey, Parrish. All right, so first up for offerings today is Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow. They're finally releasing this awesome compact edition of it. It is the entirety of the Woman of Tomorrow 1 through 6 that everyone's clamoring for, and it is 10. By the way, I have a 1 through 6 in the store. They're not all A covers, and they're definitely not cover price anymore, but if anyone is interested in acquiring an actual Woman of Tomorrow 1 through 6, I do have them. Just Just as Kyle said, he'd pick up my pull box invoice this week. If I'm wrong, he'll speak up. I think he'd probably speak up for that. Also, you can pick up this week this really cool hardcover, an awesome book by Kyle Starks. This is Kill Them All. It says he was a disgraced ex-cop looking to get his job back and release his righteous fury on crime. She was the world's greatest assassin, betrayed by her murderous cartel. Pew pew. All that stands between them and bloody justice are 20 floors of killers and henchmen in a high-rise tower full of bullets and bloodshed. Yeah, that sounds awesome. Sounds a little bit like Die Hard. Nava needs a compact. I got you. I think I've got you a pile of things. Do I have you a pile of things? Oh no, that's right. Nava didn't come to part 2 of Slabby Sale, Slaborama. I should have called it that. Should have called it Slaborama. What was I thinking? Same paying for your slabs. How much? Oh, did I not say? I'm so sorry. Kill Them All graphic novel is just $25 for this nice hardcover book. And then you have to let me borrow it when you're done. Okay, Snowcat Prince, like I said before, is about a snowcat named Civ, who's the youngest in his family of princesses. Nope, princes. Man, I can't say just prince. Bunch of princes. When his father dies, he and his brothers are all in line for the throne, equal to become kings themselves, and wary of how like Civ has become by the citizens. Civ's brothers send him out on a dangerous quest to find the long-lost magical crown that once belonged to their royal ancestor, the Eld King. Legend says that the snowcat who finds the crown will break the curse on their land and bring great honor to their family, but failure could mark Civ with 3 black stripes, and he'd be banished forever. It's a really awesome hardcover. That one is $20. You've been liking the Stark stuff. What else have you read by him, Justin, that you like? Give us some recommendation. Okay, I've been making these slowly but surely. These are the more compact edition bits of Invincible. This is volume 13, which has issues 71 through 78. That is 17. Got copies of Ghostbusters Dead Man's Chest, which is based on the most recent book series, and it is 20. This is written by David Boer, friend of the channel. Just in case you guys are worried that the channel is not going to put out a best of list this year, I wanted to carefully consider it, what I should put on that list, so don't worry. So you read Lobo, Peacemaker Tries Hard, Serial Killer one last year. Can't remember. Oh, I remember that serial killer one. What's that called? Do you guys remember?
Where Monsters Dwell.
Where Monsters Dwell. Kyle knows. All right, this one is Daredevil, Rights of Reconciliation. This is collects books from 2023. That one is 18. Oh, I like this name he's giving me. All right, I got a good name. Hold on. Michael is over on Facebook giving me my name for the day. She is the redhead that kills all our bank accounts, which makes our other halves wonder why we spend so much on picture books. She is the new bride, Jen. You know what's so funny is that really and truly it depends upon the day. Sometimes YouTube is faster. So if you're like, when we get to the key books that everyone's after, sometimes the YouTube feed is a little bit faster, and sometimes Facebook is a little bit faster, and sometimes you have to like refresh, and sometimes you get faster still. So I don't know what the key is. We used to have a member on Comic Book Shopping Network named Tina Reed, who she had the fastest feed. She would be calling things, and people would say, I haven't even seen what you were showing, and she's already called it. So she was having like a real-time feed. So yeah, if you've got real good internet service, you will have an advantage. Yeah. Criminal Cruel Summer. This is volume 10. in the criminal series. If you have never read any criminal books, I highly recommend it. Ed Brubaker and Sean Phillips are masters at crime noir. This one is 25. Big, thick book. And if you wanted to finish up all of the books for Rob Guillory's Farmhand, which was in development, who knows what's happening now? Post-pandemic, things got a little bit crazy, but I really hope it makes. This one is the final volume. That one's 17. Facebook is always weird. Maybe. Hey, Josh. The Pale Knight. This one is all of Pete Milligan's series out of Mad Cave. I'm actually going to read to you what this series is about because you might have forgotten. All right, this one says, England, 1349. Sir Hugh de Grey, the Pale Knight, returns from war to find a land ravaged by the Black Death and his son dying of the plague. When he prays to God to save his son's life, it is not God who answers, but death himself. And death is willing to cut a deal. It says, A Pale Knight is a horrifying descent into a phantasmagorical... Oh, I almost had it. Dadgummit. Phantasmagorical hell. This one is 18. I'm never going to be able to read for radio. I always mess stuff up. All right. It's in development purgatory. Yeah, I hate development purgatory. At least it didn't get to like being finished like Hulu's what was the awesome Dave Peterson Mouse Guard. It made it to the finish line and then they were like, nope, we don't want to do it. Facebook notifications or lack thereof are killing you. Okay, Josh, I'm going to give you a key for always getting notifications when I go live. Follow me, Jen King. Turn on notifications. It's different than if you're following a group. If you were a member of the group and if you haven't turned off the getting notified when I do at everyone, you will always get notified when any show goes live on CBSN because I always use at everyone. So make sure that that's not turned off because it's easy to turn it off if you've been annoyed from other groups that post way too much at everyone. We only use it when we're going live. That's it. Okay. All right, we caught up, I think, with talking. He'll be ahead of everyone on the stream. Oh, there is someone that's really good like that. Oh, man. Okay. Yeah, or the Batgirl movie. Maybe that might just show up. I'm just hoping that at some point someone in a streaming is like, you know what? That movie you spent X dollars for, I'll give you 50 cents and I'll give you the back end. And they'd be like, okay, we'll play it. Conan the Barbarian. This one is volume 6. Zub writing. This one is 18. Nice Panosian cover. I felt bad on Saturday night after my show. I tuned in for Tony Corona's and Tom Struck's show. And there was like, he was doing like promo stuff and like foreign language books, just like back to back. And I was like claiming everything. I wasn't doing anything special. I just kind of like, I didn't need them to tell me a price. I was just like, I want all foreign. I need that. And then I was like, when I was done with the things I wanted to purchase, I was like, all right, you guys can have the rest. Because I don't want people to be like, that Jen, cutting all the stuff. All right, this is from Tyler Boss. You'll do bad things. I'm going to tell you what this one's about, because this one's another one of those I think you probably should have in your collection. This one says, it's been 10 years since the release of He Came In With a Smile, a true crime smash hit that chronicled the brutal murders committed by the nursery rhyme killer. But in the decade since its release, its author, Seth Holmes, hasn't produced another title. Seth wants to write a story with a happy ending, but every time his fingers clack across the keyboard, it always ends in his characters' deaths. Worse yet, these tales of blood and barbarity that flow so freely from Seth's imagination are starting to happen in real life. Uh-oh. That one is, this collects all issues, 1 through 6. It's a complete book. That one's 17. It has a nice spot varnish.
Speaking of foreign language issues.
Yeah.
I'm currently hunting the Panini Superman or Batman Deadpool, the
Oh,
international release.
man, I don't. That's going to be a tough
Because
name.
he's not called Deadpool.
What's he called there?
Massacre.
It's just called Massacre?
It's Batman Massacre.
Okay. I bet you. Do you think it's a UK release?
I have no idea.
Okay.
But I'm sending my nephew to Forbidden Planet tomorrow to check.
Okay. Because other than that, I know a lot of people that live there. I'm sure they go to comic book shops and say, like, make comics. SF, do you want? I have the full trade paperbacks, volume 1, 2, 3. The one I talked about today was number 4, and I have number 5. How many of those do you want? There are 5 volumes of Palomino. You can start with just number 1 if you want and see if it's your jam. Cruel Kingdom. This one is the EC book that is fantasy horror, and that one is 20. Start with 1 and 2. All right, SF, I'm going to write it down because those are going to be in the front. Yeah, those first 3 volumes, I ate like they were candy. When you find a really good book and you just can't put them down? Yeah, 1 and 2. You will know right away if they're your jam or not. Catwoman, Never Let Them Smell Blood. This is a Turin Grumbeck written series. That one is 15. And then what SF is talking about over on YouTube is I did a review for the first part of volume 4 here of this awesome series. I have volumes 1, 2, and 3, but they're written by Stephen Frank, who is most famous for doing he had work in The Iron Giant. That's his big thing, but he also did a ton of other cartoons from your childhood. I should have written them down, but I don't have them all written down. So this one, the volume 4, starts with Los Angeles, 1995. The daughter of a fallen detective reopens the 14-year-old murder case that tore her family apart. Her father couldn't solve it, but she will, or die trying. So just know that the first volume is going to delve into that early mystery stuff. Oh, and I didn't even tell you how much these things are. How much are they? Oh, they are $21.99. Big old thick ones. All right, All New Venom. Who is All New Venom? This was a fun storyline which started out with them all at some kind of trial, and it seemed to indicate that the new Venom had to have been someone that was in the room, so like a closed room problem. And they spent a lot of the issues, at least 1 through 5 or so, kind of like teasing at who was in the actual costume, and it wasn't who I thought at all. This one is $30. And last but not least, I'm just going to say I'm going to offer these up. I think I've got a total of 5 of them. He literally dropped them off with me and said, I've just been working on this for years and years and years and I'm finally finished it. I've read the first half of it. It is a ton of fun. It is animals doing people things, but the animals in this case are like fish-like beings. So this is like Jay and Kyle's favorite genre of fish people, but is in space. Brutal bad guy, just like shooting everything up. And Dave Lentz does an amazing, you can tell the art style from other things. Is also Chad Shettle. So I'm going to give heck of a deal because I don't know. He didn't charge me for these. This is my copy. You can't have it because I'm in the middle of it right there. But if you want to support this guy's dream, can we do like $15 so I can give him some money? He said, absolutely not. But I mean, come on. These cost him money to make. So if you want to support someone's dream, I've got 5 copies of those available. or you can pick it up local if you want to look at it before you get to it. So, all right, let's. Where are we? Here, I can take all of these down, and we're gonna get to the new comic books. I'm gonna start with Claim Fish People. Awesome. I'm gonna write it down for you. Kyle needs fish people. I really do think you'll like it, Kyle.
Kyle Needs Fish People is the name of my Fishbone ska cover band.
Is that how that goes? All right.
Seeing as how Fishbone was a ska band, I don't know.
Was it really? Fishbone? I guess it is, huh? No, it does sound familiar. Okay. By the way, if you're looking at the board and thinking what the world's on the board, this stuff up here, this kind of modern nonsense, that's the stuff that's going to be the dollar stuff. Because it's the magic box, I didn't know what was in it. Oh, it's so heavy. All right, let's go. New books, new books. Indies first. Moon Man Zero is $15, and I'm going to hand that money over to him for making his stuff. He's the same guy that does Toys That Time Forgot, something like that. It's a really awesome book, information book about old books, old toys. And he has the magazine also. I forgot what the name of the magazine is. This is Hank Howard, Pizza Detective to Hollywood's #1. Instead of being a single shot like the last one, this one is an ongoing or short series probably. It is on newsprint in black and white, and it's awesome. He is again trying to solve a mystery regarding pizza. Oh, Kyle, you're getting a Moon Man from Mike. Mike, you're the best. You're always doing such sweet things for people. So, Moon Man.
Thank you, Mike.
Love y'all. Try not to cry right now. Okay. You guys are always so sweet to each other. Okay. This is Nightmare Before Christmas. The Shiver of Christmas Town. This little guy's name is Shiver. He has been created by Dr. Finkelstein, I think is his name. He was supposed to be a terrifying thing that they were going to present at the very first Nightmare Day, or what do they call it? What is the Christmas day that they celebrate? Man, I said it earlier during the review. Anyway, it'll come to me. But of course, it didn't work out. He's much more adorable. Or maybe if he's not adorable, maybe he becomes terrifying later. But anyway, this is the #1, and it's written by Grunbeck, which is, by my recollection, everyone's favorite Red Sonja writer. So he does a really great job in this genre also. This is Mad Cave's The Phantom #4. I see Garcia's on. Hey, Garcia. Some great Conan. This is Scourge of the Serpent #4. Jim Zub. Kenneth is here. How are you doing, Kenneth? Avatar, The Gap Year, #3 of 6. This is written by Ethan Sachs. Devil on My Shoulder, #2. This is the new Kyle Starks book. So if you're looking for a new ongoing series novel that he is writing, that's the one. thing I like about Kyle is he kind of like finishes one thing before he starts another thing. Nemesis Forever, number 5. What is going on in this cover? Nemesis can't die. He's too pissy and cruel to ever get to die. He has to live forever in torment. Glad to hear it, my friend. I am doing well, except for every time I do a show in this back room, I think I get hot. Look, I've got like really red cheeks. It looks like I'm sick, but I'm not. Oh, you've already got that one pulled? Justin's already got that one going. Star Wars Hyperpace Stories. Tides of Terror, number 4. Hyperpace Stories. That's going to be our new... We're going to have to write that now. How about Tim Seeley's Godzilla number 6? All right, help me generate our very favorite writers list. I'd like to do a favorite writers list, favorite artists list. You either post them up here and I'll write them down, or you can send me your list. Would like some input. Star Trek Voyager Homecoming, number 4. There's a Borg cube on there. Some cool Turtles action. This is Battle Nexus, Leonardo versus the Shredder, number 2. Oh, this cover is so cool. Look how this one looks. So this one is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Godzilla, number 2. But look at this. It's a Shredder with his helmet on, but you can see Godzilla's reflection in it, so it looks really cool. What a great art piece for a cover. You know it's going to be hard to actually do something unique. Those are my Palominos. Okay, and this one is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder number 4. It's a shreddery kind of week. All right, I have the Twilight Zone number 3. This one is The Relic by James Stokoe. Look at that cover, y'all. How much time did it take to do that? Holy cow. Anyone else do a Twilight Zone marathon over the New Year like I did? It's our favorite thing. It used to be you had to wait for New Year's to get them broadcast, but they're on some channel all the time now. So, Scorched number 47. It's so weird. Is that the only image? That'd be so bizarre if it was the only image book. Hold, please. I think that might be the only image this week. That is impossible. Okay. Now, Marvel time. This is all new Spider-Gwen Ghost Spider number 6. Marquez cover. All right, I really wanted to read this one. I just didn't have enough time. This one is Amazing Spider-Man number 19. I think that's Pepe Larraz's cover. Good job. And I do have one variant. It is called the Amazing Visions variant, and it has Punisher standing on the street with the reflection below him is in the sky, and Spider-Man is in that reflection. That is so good. Don't know who the cover artist is. It's just called Amazing Visions. Is this the cover? Okay. SF, what's the pretty cover? Calling it over on YouTube's. SF, I think I've got you a pile going somewhere. No, oh, it was TJ. It was TJ I was thinking of. You could have that pile. Marble, Black, White, Blood, and Guts. Number 4. Parental Advisory Goodies. All right. Hank Howard, Pizza Detective, comes off the board. What did you do now? No one said anything to you about doing anything wrong. You have your own pile over here. Since SF has got like just SF on his and yours just says TJ on yours, then I was thinking, oh, I have something with this initials on it. It's just the wrong initials I was thinking of. What did you do wrong, TJ, that you feel guilty? All right, Rivals, Cities of Heaven, number 1. Really fun story featuring Snow, Luna Snow. She's trying to get to a gig where she's supposed to do music, but the problem is the bar that she's supposed to go to is some kind of mystical bar that she doesn't know where it's located. And then she ends up in the wrong bar and she has to do a drinking challenge. The bar owner says he'll tell her where the other bar is if she wins it. And the person that she has to do the challenge against is going to blow your mind. Another Marvel character that's probably good at drinking. Shiver of Christmas Town, number 1, comes off the board. TJ, did your mom ever do that to you where it's like, if you came in the room and you jumped, she'd be like, what are you doing? You may have had some responsibility in the elimination of a slice of cheesecake. Was it your cheesecake to eat, sir? All right. This is number 3 of Nova Centurion by Jed McKay. I'm going to go home and eliminate some sugar-free cookies. Phantom number 4 comes down. But you know the rule about sugar-free stuff, you can only have 2. Taking your life into your own hands if you have 3. And it doesn't matter the size of the sugar-free thing. It can be a gummy bear. If you eat 3 gummy bears, you're in for it. 3 cookies, 3 whatever, just 3. That's all you can have. All right. This is Facsimile, Spider-Boy Team Up. Part of the Amalgam series. I think they're reprinting those because they're doing a bunch of crossovers again. Conan, Scourge of the Serpent comes off the board. Okay. Ooh, Spider-Man Noir, number 4. Don't know who that character is. There's Noir right there, but who's out there with a gun? Avatar Gap Year comes down. Team Up goes Nava. Oh yeah, don't fall down. Crazy books. Cave. Okay. Going up to the board is Star Wars Han Solo Hunt for the Falcon, number 5. Devil on My Shoulder comes off the board. I'm going to put these books in timeout. Ooh. We've had a lot of people obviously add this to their pull boxes. I only have 3 copies of Ultimate Wolverine. Number 13. Great book this week. Continues to make me very happy, that series. Nemesis Forever comes off the board. Maybe the death of Nemesis? I don't know. She's just holding this cowl and looking sad. It looks like a mom. Ultimate X-Men number 23. Peach Momoko. What is going on that cover? There is this B cover, which looks like a wraparound. It only matters if it's sugar-free. You can have a whole bag of anything with sugar in it, but if you get sugar-free, it does what's called colon blow if you do 3 of them. And this is the C cover. Of course, the only people that understand anything that I'm saying about this are the people that have to eat sugar-free stuff. Star Wars Hyperspace comes off the board. And yes, I do know that everything I say is on the internet and will last forever, so whatever. Okay. This one is Venom 253. 253. For some reason, I remember this character being one of the people that was possibly in the Venom suit when we were doing the whole, like, who is it? Paulson says C. Gotcha, Paulson. Paulson, do you have any books called this week yet? I don't think so, right? Got you hooked up. Hey, Thomas. Welcome. We are done with, if you want to know where we are in the process, we finished all the independent, and we're well into close to the end of the Marvel, and then we'll get to the DC goodies. Godzilla comes off the board. So if you've missed anything, it is totally fine to ask me about it. I will pull it back out for you. Okay, this one is Shadows of Tomorrow storyline. This one's Wolverine number 14, another gorgeous Panosian cover. Star Trek Voyager comes off the board. All right, I talked about this during the review show, but I will reinforce what I said to you. This Age of Revelation tie-in epilogue in X-Men 23 is very much important. So important to your reading if you were totally reading all the Age of Revelation. This is the storyline where you have Scott Summers and Beast, who have been previously jumped into not their bodies in a different time frame, trying to formulate a plan, jump back into their bodies in the past, and it does not work out the way that they want it to. Okay, Wolverine goes to SF. SF needs this book, very smart. You will be very happy about reading that. I was really glad I picked that today. I almost picked the Wolverine instead for reading for review. So happy about my choices. Battle Nexus comes off the board. This is so crazy, Kyle, because wasn't Nexus the name of your comic book store? Nexus 23 or something?
It was.
Like they were inspired by it. Okay, now we're ready for the DC. Seat's going to take an X-Men. Got your seat. Okay. This one is Arcadia Black Label. It is Batman, Green Arrow, and The Question. I don't know if you remember this book, but the first one was so good. I should have read this number 2. Dang it. This is book 2 of that series. Black Label Arcadia. Turtles Godzilla comes off the board with that gorgeous cover, sorry. Okay, this is Cheetah and Cheshire Rob the Justice League number 6. It's crazy, but this book actually gets referenced in another book. It was last week, I think. It talked about it, like specifically those guys. It's kind of crazy. So if you ever wonder if all the DC universe is pretty well connected, I will tell you. Shredder comes off the board. Okay, I have got JSA Year 1, Chapter 3. This is issue number 15. For those that like the Golden Age characters. Twilight Zone comes off the board. Okay, I have only A covers for this book. This is Night Fight number 3 of 4. What a fun romp this has been. We got Batman, who lost him even before first round. He was knocked out, getting separated out by the Heart of Apocalypse and made to fight his own kids in other universes in which they have become Batman. Who thinks of this stuff? And how'd they make it so cool? This is him specifically trying to figure out how to get past Tim Drake Batman, but not to do it according to any of the rules. You know, he likes writing his own rules. Scorched comes off the board. I don't know if it's the same way near you guys it is for me, but everybody here is crazy about any ex-kid. If your name is Tim or Dick or any of the other guys, I can't remember their names right now. Isn't that bad? Going up to the board is Poison Ivy, number 40. She's killing it. All in. Oh, sorry, all new. Spider-Gwen comes down. Okay. Here you go. This is Absolute Batman, Arc M. This is the A cover. You will be allowed to get one of every cover. That is A cover. I'm just going to stop there and take some stuff off the board. Amazing Spider-Man 19 comes off the board. Marvel Black White Blood and Guts comes off the board. Okay, Gomez, you missed all of Indies and Marvel's coming down from the board now. DC's getting ready to go up. Okay. Casbar, can you fill out the form for me and or tell me what your name is, maybe on Facebook, so I know who you are? So I can get you information on how to pay, etc. And then SF wants one. You can't call all covers seat until I have shown all covers. You can call A right now. Oh, it's Elvis. Hey, Crespo. Yes, the answer to your question you gave me the other day is yes, I have the rest of your books that you're interested in. The should stop trying to put things down. The Spider-Man stuff. It's here somewhere. Gotta figure out where I put your pile because I thought you had one book still hanging out here. Crespo. I'm gonna put you right there. Oh, there it is. It was right above where I was looking. Okay. So I got SF. I got seat. Sorry I do it this way, you guys, because there's some of the covers I only have like one of, so I can't do it where you can claim all of them because then people won't ever get to see them. So we gotta make it fair. Make it fair. You might be able to get all. Garcia needs an A. Okay. Okay. Okay, I got Garcia. What from Marvel is dropping today, Richard? The stuff that's still on the board is Rivals, Nova, Spider-Boy, Spider-Man Noir, Han Solo, Hunt for the Falcon, Ultimate Wolverine, Ultimate X-Men, Venom, Wolverine 14, X-Men 23. That's the stuff that is still up on the board. Is there anything else you're thinking might have come out today? Let me know. All right, let's go for next cover here. Move all of those out the way. Okay, here we go. Whoops. Here is cover B. Call your cover Bs if you like B. This is the Arc M Absolute Batman. Arc M. So you can literally just put B right now. It's fine. Okay. Arc M B. Or Crespo. SF. Jason Smith. Let's see, I'm going to put somewhere else. Pablo's not on tonight. Put him up there. Put Garcia there. Give Garcia that book. Okay. Richard Gomez, Ultimate X-Men. Wolverine. Okay, Richard. Gotcha. Yes, they are the new issues. So the Absolute, I've only shown cover A. It's called Arc M. And the B. I think I pulled all the B's that people call. Next. This one is C. Riley Rossmo. Looks like a brick house, doesn't he? See, I think I got yours. I'll check and make sure, but I'm pretty sure I did it. I should have said it out loud. I'm sorry. Oh, I missed it. My bad. Okay. Smith needs a C. Paulson needs a C. Crespo's got a C. Jason needs his A. A and B for Gomez. Okay. Garcia got your C. Okay, did I get everybody's call? SF claims a C by peer pressure? I think it's probably a smart idea. I think someone was saying earlier that all these books had already doubled up in price on the secondary market. But they're also what you should be reading. Ask me about AWW 15 on Saturday. Oh, the Wonder Woman contact store in PA. Wow. I'm really surprised that you had anything there locally because we sold out of Absolute Wonder Woman like the opening day. Yep, I got your C. Embassy is in your pile. Okay, I'm going to take Rivals, Nova Centurion, Spider-Boy, Spider-Man Noir, Han Solo, and Ultimate Wolverine off the board. And I've got cover D. This is the Scrosy cover. D. Gomez needs C. Okay, got Gomez's C. D to SF. To Crespo. SF. And I don't see any more D's. No D's call. Oh, Pierce Seats coming in. I have 2 more D's only. Sergio gets one of them. There's one left. Gomez gets the last. Don't have any more D. Okay, any more C or A? Yes, Mr. T. I have got A and C. Would you like both of those? Would you like to do the claimings? Just let me know and write your name on it. And then if it's been a long time since you filled out a form for us, go ahead and fill out a form again. I got yours, Garcia. Okay, and I do have a cool variant one, but I'm going to do that later. It's going to show up maybe during when I'm doing the regular books. Next one. 3963. Was there anything else that you needed, Mr. T? That was Marvel or Indies? I'm still doing the rest of DC, but that the Marvel and other stuff has gone through. Okay. Next. Perfect. Gotcha. Okay. Absolute Green Lantern number 10. This happens right after the crazy events of the last issue in which this all gold clad person shot our main character through with 2 gold bullets, like literal gold bullets, which is the only thing that can make it through the Green Lantern power that she's got. I have 1 copy of the B cover by Mirka Andolfo. I've got 2 copies of the C copy by Rosmo. I like this character. She is so flawed. She's done all kinds of not right, but she's still boss. She's still rooting for her. And this one is a D cover, Declan Shalvey. Spoilers from last issue? That's a whole week solo. Oh, sorry, a whole month. Not even a whole week, a whole month worth of time to have been able to read it. Okay, and then another awesome book, Absolute Superman number 15, new story arc following the finish climax of the War for Kansas. That one, this is the A cover. Yeah, last week, I think, Burka, we have them on the counter behind the register. My books could do that. Okay, this is the B cover. Gerald Perel. Superman goes to seat. C cover is by, oh, help me, Gian Demencio. What a cool name. Gio Demencio. Oh, this is definitely my favorite. This one is the D cover by Juan Ferreira. Look at that. Gomez, was that the A cover? You call an A cover? Gotcha. Adventures of Superman, Book of L, number 5. This one says, ensnared by the Sun Eater. Mr. Towers, do you want an A and D of the Superman? Is that what you're asking for? D for Mr. T. Okay. And then I have only one more D, and that D got called by Garcia Sergio first. So I have no more Ds. Sorry, my friends. It's another reminder that, like, we do this really awesome show. Another store in California, Matthias, does a cool FOC show on Fridays in which he shows every cover that is on that week's FOC, which is our final order cutoff. You can watch that show on Friday or Saturday or Sunday, and then write down everything that you want and get with your local comic shop by Monday, and they'll be able to order any cover you want. So it won't be a surprise to you that D cover was really pretty. You will have already ordered it and had it reserved for you. It takes a lot of stress off of you, helps your LCS be able to order more fully, more correctly for what the demand will be. And it's a fun show because he usually has like someone really famous that he's also interviewing during the show. So it happens usually around noon. Batgirl number 15, Calm Before the Storm. And we have one last book. We've been regularly selling out of this book on the wall on the first day of release. This has a new character in it. The character is pretty boss, and the story is awesome. This one is Batman number 5. I don't know how to say this one. I've been saying Oho, but it could be Ojo, but that's her up there. Cannot recommend it more highly. Cooling Batgirl for SF. Gotcha, SF. Hey, Rich, how are you doing? And 5 goes to SF. They did not come in yet. I think they're still trying to figure out what they're doing about them, whether they're going to do a reprint. They still have to wait to see how many people are putting in for like damages that want to have them replaced. I'm not real sure how that's going to shake out, but in any case, we'll try to hook you up. We'll do our best to figure it out. I'm sure I've got friends that ordered a ton of them. As long as you don't mind the kind of like the unknown about the damages that might be present. See, I got your Batman. All All right, I only have one copy of the B cover. This one's Jim Lee, Scott Williams, featuring Robin, doing very Robin-y things in this issue, by the way. B. All right, I'm taking down Ultimate X-Men, Venom, Wolverine, X-Men. SF comes in with B. Over on the YouTubes, it looks like YouTube is pretty fast today. Okay, let's see what other covers I've got available. All right, there is a C cover. This one is by Tedesco. It's very sweet because there's an actual date, not date, happening in this book. So this is C. It's actually very portentous because those are the things that actually attack them. Super cool ninja sword guys. I love this kind of art. C. Just so that you know, because since you're here, after I'm done with new books, I've got a bunch of dollar books. All that stuff up there is all dollars. And then I've got some really great gold and silver age stuff. See, I got your C. Okay, that's all the C's. Here is cover D by Lyrics, featuring the main character, the new Betty, bad girl. Everything about this cover will be much more cool once you read the book. There's some stuff that you don't know about what you're looking at. 3 copies of D. Sorry. D comes SF over on YouTube's. D comes over. Yeah, you can see how there's probably a 3 or 4 second delay. That's crazy. Okay. Okay, this one is George Jimenez, like cowl. We'll just call this cowl because I don't know what number it is. I think it's the 7th one out. So A, B, C, D, E, S, G officially, I guess. Or Jimenez. Show you the golden age. You gotta wait. We're getting there. This is the last of the books, of the regular books. Oh no, there's 3 different kinds here. Okay, no one wanted that one. Okay. This one is the Mitch Gerard's cover. We'll call this coffee cup. I got one. Got one coffee cup. I have one foil. I have one design. One design. Arcadia comes down. Cheetah comes down. Yes, A comes down. Night Fight comes down. Poison Ivy comes down. Okay, I see Robert Seat saying Gerard foil design. Gerard foil design. Lickety split all the way over on Facebooks. Okay. Let's get all of the rest of this new stuff off the board so as we can do as requested, get to the golden. Okay, anyone have anything else that they missed that wants to call anything? Let me know. Okay. Green Lantern, Superman, off the board. Adventures, Batgirl, Batman. Right. And everything off. We've got the 1 in 25 Batman number 5 for $20. That's the only ratio I've got today. If you guys are very interested in ratios, please let me know because I've been like not ordering very many of them because there's not very many people that call them. So we're just getting what people want. Okay, that goes to Mr. Towers. Mr. T gets it. Mr. T. What's the 7 sword? It's the 7th sword number 4. This is part of our dollar book part, so you can call it the dollar part if you want, anytime you want. Okay, did everything. Oh, here's something that's at the very top that I had forgotten to do. This one is Superman versus Amazing Spider-Man. Those big treasury editions. This is a new facsimile. $20 is the cover price. They did a nice job of making it a cool, called prestige format where it's square edged. Get a cool back. It's way cheaper than buying the real thing. Okay, Richie Blaze saying yes claim doesn't help because of the way that the system works. I don't know because of the delay and the time that I show it when you can see it. What you saw. So if you want to make a claim on anything, please first fill out the form for the show. We're going to put it back up into the comments for you. It must be filled out so that we can get your books to you. This is our cost for shipping. Oh, it's Gomez over on that side. What was the yes claim that you wanted? You're just trying to be on both sides, aren't you? So what was the yes claim? I'm going to write it down so I know what your name is. It'll take me a while to figure out. Rich Gomez. Local. Okay. Oh, the Spider-Man first? Okay. I'm actually going to write your name on it and leave it up here because it's so big, it would be impossible to put into the little bay. So I'm going to put your name on it. So if you come tomorrow, just remind me it's back there. We'll put it as its own separate thing. All right. We're going to do some voting. You guys want to do dollar books? This is all dollar books up here. Or you want to do gold and silver ages? Mostly Superman, Aquaman, Superboy. Take my Moon Man out of the way. Can I take off B and C covers of your Absolute Batman? All right, just make sure you only call what you want, because really in the world of calling things, what you called, it's yours. So make sure you only call things you really want. Batman B C. So just verifying I'm taking away these. Is that correct? Gold and silver. Okay, that's what I'm going to do then. Okay. Okay. Superboy, huh? Well, I'm just going to do all the Superboy. I also have some coverless books there if you're interested in those. Now, I think all of these are in order. These are low grade books. Just going to say they're low grade books. These are not gradable, gorgeous. These are like, I totally have this book now. Yay. Okay. This is Superboy number 69, Golden Age book. How Superboy Learned How to Fly, $10. I pretty much looked them up on the Bay and took the lowest price there is listed. Made it as easy as possible for y'all. This one is Superboy number 76. It's first Beppo the Super Monkey. It is $15. Superboy number 90. Lana Lang's Trap for Lois Lane, $10. Superboy number 91. Superboy Civil War Time Trip, $10. Superboy number 92. This one's Tackle That Superboy Dummy Hard, Destructo. Remember, Superboy and Crypto are your enemies. You hate them. So this one has Crypto in it. $5. This one's missing a quarter. SF needs 69, 90, 91. Okay. Got those for you, SF. I was so excited for this collection. Like you guys know that 99% of the collections that walk in my door are Marvel. I never get like 3 short boxes of gold and silver DC. I'm so happy about it. This is number 93. It says Lana Lang's Superboy Identity Detection Kit. That one is $10. Superboy number 95 from, the Super Family from Krypton. That one is $10. Superboy number 97, Secret Life of Crypto, $10. There's Crypto down at the corner. $93 goes to SF. Number 98, The Boy with Ultra Powers. That one is $5. Does have some pretty bad condition issues on the edge. Number 99, The Kryptonite Kid, also has Crypto on the cover. That one's $5. Trying to figure out what that other dog's doing to him. Number 101 has the Handsome Hound of Steel. How can I explain to my master that when I passed through a red kryptonite cloud, it changed me into a handsome collie? So here is Crypto turning into a collie. That one is 10.
That sounds like the name of a manga.
Doesn't it though? Like that long list of things. Superboy 102, Scarlet Jungle. This one's actually not a bad shape one. That one's 10. SF needs 99 101. Gotcha. Sorry, I keep on hitting the, the camera. Superboy 103. Facing the Black Knight with his weapon of red kryptonite. Land of the Pharaohs, Time of King Arthur, Wild West of Jesse James. That one's 10. Number 104, Untold Story of the Phantom Zone, and the end of this one, and also The Kid Who KO'd Superboy. That one's $5. Number 109, The Super Dog that replaced Crypto. Oh no, this makes me so sad. That's $10. Crypto's all tied up with like a kryptonite chain. Rude. I think it's funny that Superboy's the one in all the books that has Crypto, but Supergirl's the one that gets introduced with him in the movies. Poor Superboy. Number 110, Surrender of Superboy. That one's $10 to get Crypto pulling on the chain there. Superboy 111, The Mental Emperor. This one's got a real bad spine. That one's $5. Number 112, Super Babies, Super Pranks. $5. Number 113, the Superboy of 800 years ago. $5. Number 114, The Raid of the Super Outlaws. $5. Number 115, Atomic Superboy. 10. Bing. 117, Superboy and the 5 Legion Traitors. $5. You can have all of it. 118, The War Between Superboy and Crypto. That's $10. 119, Who is Mightier? Duel of the Superboys. $5. Number 121, Jor-El's Visit to Earth. 5. 126 is $5. This one's got pretty rough bottom. I know you're all thinking that's what she said. Said the words and I was like, no! Left myself open for it. Superboy number 145 is $5. Fantastic faces, it says. Now that my husband is home and retired, he uses that line all the time. He just waits for it in anything I say. Number 148, Superboy's Greatest Gamble. $5. Anyone else need any of the, well, I guess there's some giant size back here. Someone might be needing that. Number 162 is $5. Got Crypto right on the front. Number 163, Reform School Rebel. $5. 164 is $5. I think that's Neil Adams art. Number 166 is 5. 169 is 5. Giant Superboy Annual number 1 is 10. Giant Superboy 165 is 10. Giant Superboy 174 is 5. The giant colossal dog there in the middle. 181 is $5. And the last of the Superboy is the 100-page Super Spectacular D15. It's $5. Okay, Aquaman or Superman or dollar books. What do you guys want to do next? Speak now or forever hold your peace. Whatever we don't make in this show will be part of either Saturday's or Thursday's show. Aquaman. There's some such good Aquaman in there. It's like literally number 1 in this pile, y'all. All right, first we're going to start with Showcase. I have a Showcase issue in here. That's other books. Showcase presents number 33, Aquaman and Aqualad, Prisoners of the Aqua Planet. That one is 20. Again, for everyone that's just joining us, these are kind of like low-grade reader goodies. Perfect to add to your collection. Sorry, I didn't put my Aquaman in order, so there really is like a 1 through 15 or something in here. You got to wait for them all to come out. Number 8 is actually in pretty good shape. That one's 20. All right, Spasta, I'll do $1 after I get finished with the Aquaman. It's a pretty small pile, so. Number 10, War of the Water Sprites. That one's 20. Number 13 is the second appearance of Mira, and it's 25. Number 9, Secret Mission of King Neptune, is 20. Number 7 is 25, Creatures from Atlantis. Number 5 is 20. Good orcas on the front cover. Number 6, first appearance of the Quisps. That one is 20. So this is Aquaman number 1, first Quisp. That's 250. Number 2 is 25. Has some pretty big misses here. Number 11, first appearance of Mira, is 40. Number 3 is 25. Number 17 is 15. Has a nice Mira cover. And then I have Brave and the Bold, number 51. This is the first team up between Aquaman and Hawkman, and that one is 20. Okay, let's do some dollar books. In no particular order. Action Comics 700. Primal Force number 3. Daredevil 348. Daredevil 362. Number 349. Again, these were just like a random box sitting around. that I could not remember when I bought it and for how much. Nomad 16, Wonder Man 18, Crypt #1, Berserkers #1, nice Dan Fraga cover, Bridge #0. This feels like it's a cool miscut. You see at the top, you can see like the registration letters. That's kind of cool. I might put that aside for if no one claims it for me because it looks like it's miscut low. Brigade #1. Ascension #7. Crimson #1. And #2. #3. #4. And #5. Those are cool books from Cliffhanger Studios. Ninjak #15. And #17. And #13. 26. I feel like there was a guy in today looking for some of those books that I just had out. From Acclaim Comics, Ninjak 3. And #2. And then Valiant 24. Outbreed #3. Science Fair Story of Electronics, Radio Shack. Magnus Robot Fighter #25. Iron Man 300. Marvel Action Hour Iron Man #3. And #4. Annex #1. And #2 and #3. Team America #1. Ninjak #1 from Acclaim. Oh, Shoot Fire, a book I buy every single time I see it. Hellshock #1. Hellshock is coming back. They just announced that, so that would be a good thing to grab up if you haven't read it yet. Shadow Lady Dangerous Love #1, manga. Troll 2 #1. Hard Case #8. Good Guys #2. Iron Man 304. 309. 303. Is anyone really here for dollar books? Because I'm going to finish with this one and go back to Gold and Silver Age. I feel like you said you wanted dollar books, Josh Foster. You're not calling anything. So, Iron Man #7, Marvel Action Hour. And #2. Iron Man 298, Earth Mover, Heart of Stone. Ninjak #8, 11, and 18. Man of Steel 25. Anyone see anything in the dollar books they want me to go to? Please let me know. I'll go to that aisle. I do have a bunch of these awesome coverless books. If anyone is interested in a pile of those, there's some pretty rare books in there. Those kind of books with no cover are kind of like interesting. Okay, let's go to the Supermans. All right, this is Superman 165. Beauty and the Super Beast, sensational red kryptonite story. That one's 20. Excuse me. Giant size Superman annual number 3. It's 10. Thick one. I didn't write down which one this one was. It's $5 for unknown number 206, the day Superman became an assassin. That one's 10. Number 148, Super Mischief of Mr. Mitsplitic for 20. A couple of those. Superman 264, Secret of the Phantom Quarterback. That one's 10. Oh, Mark, you're going to make me go dig out 304. Where was that? $304, gotcha. Kashubski. All right. That's $1. I gotta put $1 on there. I'm gonna forget. And what was the major issues with the first mirror? Lots of rubby rubs. Got some pages that are kind of like, it's not really flat. Like it's got, when it got folded, it got some pages that are out the top just because of the, you know how it gets when you have pressure on it, it kind of goes, Joot. That's an official statement. Joot. It's got one little piece missing there. Other than that, not bad at all. Oh, SF, you're curious about them? Let me tell you what they are. I do the batch for $1 a piece. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. It's like 25 books. And it's like Action Comics 276, Superman 35. There's a cover with no book that I didn't even count in there. 80-page giant number 1. That's probably worth more than $1. Superman 173, World's Finest Comics 128, Superman 162, Superman 140, Superman 161, Action Comics 305, Action 282, Action 338, 80-page giant number 2, World's Finest 141, Superman 222, Action Comics 376, World's Finest 130, Superman 194, Superman 147, World's Finest 103, Action 297. This is not actually that bad because it's got part of a cover. You take them. Uh, 290 Adventure, 275 Adventure, Superboy 128, Superboy 110. Oh, no, wait, one more. And 106. And then first, Mira goes to Mark. Oh, golly. Go. Got you, Mark. Awesome. Anybody else interested in anything specific? Tell me where to go next. I was doing Superman, but I don't know if anyone's here looking for Superman, so I'm going to bore you with Superman stuff. There's a good opportunity for dollar books up here. Unknown, Mike. I truly don't know. But for $1 a piece on them, I am not going to look through them and see if they're complete. All right, Prodigy #1, one of my very favorite series from Mark Millar. I also have #2, #3, Proxima Centauri, #4. Yeah, it's $25 for the whole batch. Just waiting to see if SF wants them or no. And #5. SF's going to say yes to the coverless. I really think with a giant size 1 and 2 in there, you probably make your money times something. Sorry, knock stuff over. I can't put it back there. I'm just going to put it right here for now. I'm just going to knock stuff off. Just making sure this is right. SF, you're offering them to Mike. Just making sure that's right. Okay, cool. Just making sure that that is what you were saying. Gotcha, Mike. See, that's super sweet because Mike did something super sweet earlier. So now we can do something super sweet for Mike. See how this all works? And then the last stuff in my hands are this really cool Donny Cates series called Relay. I have #1s, #2s, and #3s. You have too many comics. You got some good comics today, SF. Okay, what is in the Vamp stack? I would like to tell you it's all Vamp, but I don't think it is, honestly. I think it's got some other stuff in it. Vengeance of Vampirilla #17. And then behind it is Free Comic Book Day Legend of Korra. I've got Zombie from Milestone Comics #2. Gunfire #3. This is an insert for Captain America versus Baron Zemo for Marvel Superheroes Adventure Game. Yeah, cover lists are kind of fun because even if you you can just read them one time if you want to, and then you can make like buttons out of them or decoupage your boxes. Dinosaurs for Hire #11. Dark Hold, number 15. Kane, number 1. Power and Glory, number 1A. Some stuff. See, I told you I haven't looked through these piles at all. There's no telling what's in them. Darkness, number 15. Anyone start reading the new Darkness series? Pretty sexy. Number 14. Hellcop, number 1. This is the old series, not the new ones they put out. The new one's good too. Witchblade, number 11. Tales of Darkness, number 2. Shattered Image, number 1. Gear Nation, number 1. Will to Power, number 2. The Nightman, number 3. Secret Weapons, 13. DC Comics Gauntlet, Darkness Calls. Dragon Age, number 5, Knight Errant. Steampunk, number 1, Cliffhanger. Neon Cyber, number 1. Echo, number 1. Bunch of cool image number 1s here. Death Child, The Legacy, number 1. Backlash 27. Dark Child, number 4. DB8, number 2. Bad Rocking Company, number 4. Jim Lee's C23, number 2. Codename Strike Force, number 6. Number 7. The 10th, number 1. Claim all those number 1s. Steampunk, Neon Cyber, Echo, Death Child. Am I doing that right? SF, I'm going to pull these 4 for you. Tell me if something's wrong about that. All those ones. Shattered Image for Mark. Oh, was that in the number 1s I just did? Oh, Shattered Images was in those number 1s that were claimed. Buenos noches. What was your dinners? Spirit of the Tao, number 3. Ooh, you're going to be there at the door when it opens. Excellent. Ooh, this is cool. How about Gazillion, number 1? I have never seen that image book. That's pretty cool. And Warlands, number 1. Another image, number 1. I'll put those 2 in front in case someone wants more number 1s. There, number 1. Dinner was Joe T. Garcia's Mexican restaurant in downtown Fort Worth. Woo! Yeah, I'm so full from I eat when I'm doing my review. My tummy's so full. Those 2. Okay. I mean, I guess for $1, you should get everything image number 1, right? Okay. Kabuki Circle of Blood, number 2. Zealot, number 3. Macy Elizabeth, number 2. They have 2 selections, enchiladas or fajitas with all the fixins. No one goes hungry. Have you ever been to downtown Houston? There's a place called Because Imelda's. That doesn't seem right. It's one woman's name. And literally when you walk in, there's no menu at all. Usually I just say whatever you want to serve me is good. But usually they'll just say, do you want this or that? So it's nice. Ooh, and Zealot #1. So there's Zealot. Irma's, that's it. Thank you. Irma's, man. Oh, so much good food. 3, 2, 1. No, this is just like kind of like 90s cool dollar stuff right now. And then no Ghost Machine released this week. And then I had a whole bunch of gold and silver age stuff. No, it's definitely Irma's. Irma's is famous for like all of the, like, there's a bunch of famous people that go there for sure. If you go there, it's very often to see senators and business people there that are of merit. Heck yeah, Last Generation of Heroes #1 image. Hey, Joseph. Sliders Special #1. Hey, Sliders fans. From Terry Moore, Serial #3. Warren Ellis, Down #4. Slinger 0. Lady Pendragon #4. Sorry, #1. More image 1. Platypus Rex, Blood Junction. Issue 1, signed. Platypus Junction. I have no idea what to tell you that is. Maybe soon you'll see the famous or semi-famous Pablo. If you go to Irma's, if you're close enough and go to Irma's and you don't call me and say we're going to go there and I'll bring my husband and we'll eat a lot of food, get super full, definitely call me. Invincible Iron Man #2. America's Best Comics bonus book from Wizard. Stormwatch #1. Grifter #1. Aria #1. From Awesome Studios and Jada Pinkett Smith. Did you know Jada Pinkett Smith did a comic book? This is Menace #1. I'm learning all kinds of stuff. Irma, IRMA, Irma's. Irma's. And very often it's Irma that wanders up to your table and says, "You're going to eat this." Yes, ma'am. And you clean your plate and you definitely don't go hungry. All right. These are Ex Machina books from Wildstorm Comics, #32, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 50. All right. I'm going to call the ball tonight because I want to go out and go over the placement of books with my staff because I'm trying to do a little bit of training. Thank you so much for being here with us. I do appreciate you very, very much. If you're over on YouTube late tonight, you're going to see some fun books from my friend Henri. Do tune in there. And I will see you guys next time on Thursday on The Experience. Bye, y'all.